for your Philadelphia 76ers. Starting at power forward.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much.
Tough to face that tandem every game. Wow, tough to handle. DA, thanks. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the center. And for Philadelphia, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now here's Harden. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. And good that time.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Van Vliet against Harden. Pass to Harris. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
The first one falls.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Now, here's Trent. Siakam kicks to Trent. Siakam deciding where to go with it. The jump hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
We'll give them credit for being the aggressors and seeking out the content. Did a great job of baiting the starters into fouling.
Now Tucker, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Harden against Van Vliet. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Here's Trent. James Harden picking up that last basket. Clock at 6. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
But what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Team foul.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Melton passes to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And you know, DeAnthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
Now, here's Trent. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Barnes finds Trent. Shot clock at 5. And again, Toronto no up.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Harden can't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Can they get it? And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Melton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Bangs home the trifecta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Trent. Harden against Van Vliet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Melton. Down low, Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet outside. The pass to Anunoby. That one also missed for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Harris looking it over. Passes it to Embiid. 3-pointer. Second chance shot. And Harris lays it up and in. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Here's Melton. The 76ers with another miss. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
The lead now in single digits. Van Vliet's got 9. Philadelphia leading by 8. To the left wing. And Tucker kicks to Melton. Harden looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And off to an incredible, still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Manuel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Shake Milton in for DeAnthony Melton. On the wing, Anunoby. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And the Raptors miss again. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
Probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Here's Van Vliet. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you can argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
George Niang, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Milton. They really needed more from him in that loss to Washington.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the final.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No. You should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here's Milton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Harden. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Banton. Back to Flynn. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And here's Barnes for 3.
Raptors foul.
The Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in.
Foul. Third team foul. Raptors substitution. Ken Birch.
Now here's Milton. Covered by Flynn. Shot from 6. And he hits the jump shot. And the 76ers lead by 20.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
And here's Barnes for 3. The rebound by Niang.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to House. Clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Matisse Thybulle checked in for James Harden.
Your 76er.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Wizards.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Here's Niang. The Raptors getting the bucket. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Good defensive work there by Young. Barnes outside. Flynn dishes to Barnes. Young outside. The pass to Flynn. Lets a floater go. Basket counts. Flynn's got his second bucket of the night.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Here's Niang. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Over to the wing. Here's Banton. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now, here's Thibault. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Niang passes to Thibault. Here's Milton. Nails it from the high post. He's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here is Young. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
And he just plays a lot bigger than that 6'7" frame. Harrell is a force defensively and can guard multiple positions.
It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
James Harden getting it done for the...
And your Sixers
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Brett VanVleet. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And he gets it to go.
Assist from Gary Trent.
The 76ers leading by 19. Passes it to Melton. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. VanVleet outside. Trent outside. A three-pointer, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Field ball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Harden against Van Vliet. Pass to Tucker. Pass to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Harden against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
To the middle. Out to the wing. It's up a 3. Tucker can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Anunoby, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers leading by 17. Harden the pass to Harris. That's tipped. Stolen by Van Vliet. Anunoby kicks to Trent. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
First team foul. Raptors substitution. Chris Boucher.
Van Vliet outside. Over Harden. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Siakam. 13 points for Fred Van Vliet. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Melton. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam inside. Guarded by Embiid. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now, here's Melton. He's got 9. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 7.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Van Vliet against Harden. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Knocks it loose. Elbow shot. The shot that time not on target. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Van Vliet. 15 points in the game. And again, Toronto no up.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Melton finds Harris, and here's Melton. Pulls from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. Embiid. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
And there's the pass to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Now Siakam. Now Anunoby. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft, in particular, looked very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Manuel House comes in for James Harden. And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Melton. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Melton's got 8 here in the quarter. Raptors trailed by 19. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Passes to Banton. Boucher with the ball. Pass to Banton. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad.
Now here's Barnes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's the pass to Siakam. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Ken Birch is checked in for the Raptors. Six on the shot clock, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Korkmaz. Milton with it. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Manton, the pass to Barnes. Here's Flynn. Back to Barnes. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assisted.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out to the right wing. Harrell kicks to Milton. 76ers moving the ball around. With the floater, Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 21. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Now, here's Milton. Covered by Flynn. And here is Milton. 8 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And some changes here for the 76ers. George Niang, he's checked in for Embiid. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. The Raptors also with a sub. Young's checked in for Chris Boucher. Here's Banton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player. Multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
He doesn't get the second one. Philadelphia leading by 21. Here's Niang. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's Banton. Flynn kicks to Barnes. Back to Flynn. Just 5 on the clock. Over Milton. Flynn misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here is House, covered by Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal
He's getting
foul.
his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for Philadelphia, Daniel House.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And so House nails both of them. 1:29 left in the first half. Barnes outside. Pass to Banton. Right wing, 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Toronto. Young with the steal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And Toronto making a change here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. It's deflected. Here's Banton. Rebound by the 76ers. Harrell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Thibault. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Flynn. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Montrezl Harrell.
It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. The Raptors have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
First one falls for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. And both free throws good from Flynn. 15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, Milton. He's got 10. Shoots over Flynn. And it's in. Oh, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Last difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that some...
And that'll do it for us. The third...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
VanVleet score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent
That's his
Jr.
3rd foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Harden. He's got 15. Latrey. Stolen by Harden. And now the 76ers on the break. Melton with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Harden, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Pass to Anunoby. Barnes up top. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
First team
That free throw, no good.
at the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes.
And he's good on the second. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harden finds Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
And the Raptors call time here. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. Here, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Anunoby with it. Now defended by Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
OG Anunoby taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Tucker. Van Vliet against Harden. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You expect some fumbles with the ball. And overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Van Vliet finds Trent. Now, here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Anunoby. And he recovers it. Tucker, the pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Harden's got 20 points.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Melton against Trent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
3rd team foul.
First free throw is good.
Gary Trent Jr. at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Six on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Siakam pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Barnes can't get it to go.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Now the pass to Siakam. Melton against Van Vliet. Barnes outside. From deep. That shot, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Van Vliet against Harden. Fires from 14. Trent gets the bucket. And that's now 7 points for Gary Trent Jr.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Anunoby. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
He's been pretty careless with the ball. 4 turnovers is the stat you do not want next to your name.
Daniel House has checked in for P.J. Tucker. And the Raptors also making a change. Chris Boucher's checked in for Barnes. Trent finds Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
that one on Harris.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Milton. The Raptors also with a sub. Birch is checked in. Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
Van Vliet outside. Anunoby has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Harden for 3. They get it back. Harrell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hey, guys, you look up grit in the dictionary, and I guarantee you there'll be a picture of Harrell's mug. He will fight for every rebound.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Now, here's Birch. He's tightly guarded. Trent, right side, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his third.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now, here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Harrell, the pass to Milton. Back to Harrell. Passes to Milton. Banked in off the glass. He's got 14 points for the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Banton, defended by Milton. Trent passes to Banton. And foul on the shot, foul. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Milton. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. The 76ers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. House kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Niang. Takes a 3. And they recover it. That one falls. 9 points in the game so far.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Trent outside. Anunoby with it. He's got 9. Inside. He's defended by Harrell. Pass to Banton. For 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Milton kicks to Niang. The pass to House. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Flynn's checked in for Trent. Here's Banton. Passes it to Anunoby. Pass to Boucher for the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
It's tipped. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Banton. The pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Toronto converting. Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Korkmaz. And here is Anunoby. And he dunks it down.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Korkmaz, no good. Here's Toronto now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. He'll sit for the rest of this game. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Harrell. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for George Niang. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Thybulle. Here's Korkmaz. No good with the layup. Young outside. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Korkmaz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Thybulle, the pass to Korkmaz. 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Here's House. The 76ers with another miss. Raptors trail by 20. Here's Anunoby. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's House outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 assists in the game. On the wing, Milton. Covered by Flynn. Milton the pass to Embiid. From past the arc. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Young out there with Barnes. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
To the inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Bounce pass from Trent. To the paint. Here's Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Harden against Van Vliet. And Tucker kicks to Embiid. The 3 from Harden. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Trent. Harden against Van Vliet. Fades and shoots. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Harden inside the three-point line. They get it back. Here's Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he's been shooting more threes of late. Harris is very, very comfortable with that shot.
Trent finds Siakam. Barnes looking around. A stupendous finish in traffic.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slant cam. Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Harris. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And yes, it's good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. For 3, Van Vliet. No good there. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harris against Barnes. Kicks it out to Harden. Pocket 6. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors trail by 16. Young passes to Trent. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And he comes up with the deuce. 10 points for Thaddeus Young.
Backed by great length. I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Harden against Van Vliet. The pass to Embiid. And he drops it in from the low post. And the 76ers lead by 16. Trent outside. Passes it to Barnes. Shoots the 3. And Gary Trent Jr. gets the 3. And the 76ers call time here.
Timeout called for Philadelphia. Here come your Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody.
And the 76ers making a change here. Elton's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Anunoby's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Anunoby against Harris. Good D by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 11. And the lead is down inside single digits. Anunoby's got 13 points in the second half. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Pass to Melton. Beyond the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Gary Trent Jr. That's his fourth.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And Embiid is, no question, one of the best players in the game. Just a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Siakam trying to free himself up. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Barnes. Inside, there's Embiid. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Takes the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris inside. Covered by Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one goes on Anunoby.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Melton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. Raptors trail by 11. Passes it to Anunoby. Trent outside. Back to Anunoby. And Vliet on the wing. Pass to Trent. Launches it. That shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Tucker. Now the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
So it's Toronto now. Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Goes up from the top of the key. And another basket for Toronto.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Melton passes to Harden. No good with the triple.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
For 3, Van Vliet. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 9. Melton kicks to Harris. Good D by Anunoby. Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Pass to Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And they get it back. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Anunoby's got 20.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Now Tucker. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Pascal Siakam. That's his 5th personal foul.
That's good from Tucker.
4th team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, PJ.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. 7-point differential. Stolen by Van Vliet. Got that one up quick. Van Vliet's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor. Tucker
with the ball. Passes to Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He was not going to settle on that play. Harris works his way inside and does a good job of drawing the foul.
At the line for your
That free throw missing.
Tobias Harris taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam inside. Embiid's there. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. That sends Pascal Siakam to the free throw line. That one on Embiid. The 76ers leading by 3. And here's Harden. Embiid trying to break loose. And no good that time. Great D that time from Van Vliet.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Pass to Van Vliet. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. It counts. And the foul. That one on Harris.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
Shooting 1.
On the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Harden against Van Vliet. Harden outside. Back to Embiid. 4 on the clock. Fires it up. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 1:14 left in the game. 8 away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Down low. Poked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Harden finds Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The composure on Embiid's face. He knows there's no room for error. And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both in.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Everybody, a lot of seconds. Get the free T-shirt. Who wants the shirt?
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 1. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harris kicks to Melton. Bullseye!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Buries it from three-point range.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the club.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Now Harris. Shoots over Van Vliet. It's tipped, and he gets it back. 5 on the clock. Here's Melton. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Got it!
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
The three fly. Count it!
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you.